Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brian Redmond. This is the Relationship Rehab. And tonight, we are going to be breaking down Lieutenant Caron Nazario's police arrest. He is, traffic stop. He is now suing the Virginia Police Department. So I want to know what you guys think. We're going to look at the footage, and then we're going to talk about it. I'm going to give my point of view, and we will take it from there. So sit back, relax, and let's do this.
Yeah.
Whoop, wrong one.
I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube
What's going on,
streets.
everybody out there
So I
in
want
the
you to get
internet
your
world?
fingers.
It's me,
I want you to
Brian
get your
Redmond,
mouse.
also known as the Relationship Rehab. And I need you to do two things. What are those two things? Subscribing to both my channels. I need you to go to the Relationship Rehab, subscribe to that channel, and then I need you to go to United Guns of America and go to that channel. Now you may be asking, why would I do that, Brian? Because it's two of the hottest channels on the internet. Come over there, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, have conversations, because that's what it's all about. We talk about some of everything: politics, relationships, guns, law enforcement, community stuff. Anything that's happening, I'm willing to have a conversation about it. So come on over. You don't got nothing else to lose, and you ain't got nothing else to do. So come to my channel, subscribe ASAP, and join in on the fun. Twice the entertainment, 2 channels, twice the fun. Come on and have a funky good time with your boy. Peace, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Click that like button.
I don't ever remember
Click the subscribe button. Click the share.
feeling like this.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
out here
get
in
it.
these YouTube streets. So I want
Y'all
you to
looking
get
for
your
me?
fingers. I want you to get your mouse.
Y'all looking for me?
Check me out. And I want you to check me out.
Well, here I is.
Relationship Rehab, like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live.
Live.
So come on, let's take a ride. Then subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship.
Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your
I'm
boy
so
Brian
ready.
Redmond, and I just
I
want
hope
y'all to
y'all
subscribe
ready.
to my channel. You know what I'm saying?
need to do this,
I want you to let me know what you
subscribe.
think.
Sharing out
I'm gonna
with
talk about some things. You can talk about some
do
things,
that.
and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me. And we can build some things, you know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And on these YouTube streets, this is the best place to do it, baby.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe. That's right. Click the link. Click the
Let me give a
link.
shout out to everybody that's joining the show. Thank you guys so
I
much
just
for
wanna
tuning
say
in
thank
on
you to
tonight.
everybody that's out
Give a
here
shout out to my
that's
man
already
DJ
subscribed, you
Matt,
know what I'm saying?
Illa Dre.
Y'all
You
ain't the first
hit your
one.
boy with a
Y'all
donation.
ain't the
I saw
last
you,
one.
bro. Thank you.
So I just
Miss
wanna give a
June
shout out to
Bennett, how
everybody
you
that
doing?
click the link,
My man
that
King
click the
Cardell.
share,
What's
and
up?
then
Catching a
subscribe
live
to
show.
your
I see you,
boy.
bro.
Cause we gon'
Give
grow
a
this
shout out
thing
to
together,
Linda Soto.
baby. Relationship
Also to
Rehab,
James
United
Brotherton.
Guns of America.
Calvin
To the
Dickerson,
world,
what's
come
happening,
on,
Calvin?
Yeah.
Edmund Carter, what's up? Ashita Cool P, Tiger Blue 7, Bag Lady Bullies,
Hey,
Smitty,
I
let's
just wanna
get
send a
it.
shout out to all y'all.
Athena
I love
Osborne,
y'all.
UFO
That's why I do
Kamikaze,
this.
what's
It's for the love
happening?
of us, baby.
Also,
appreciate
to
all
Glenda
y'all.
Smiles, how you doing, Glenda? Glenda smiles a lot. Yes, she does. My man Sylvester M, On It Halls, Bread and Circus Entertainment. Yep.
What else you got to lose,
Let's see
baby?
who I got over
Tell me
here
what you
on
think.
the,
Hit the comment section. You can
United
jump on the
Guns of
live
America.
panel. We
I
do it
got
all here.
the
That's
Zama's
what it's all
Keyblade.
about.
What's
So
happening,
come holler at your boy. I've been doing this for years, but I just got onto this YouTube thing. So hey, let's see what it do and where it can
I
go.
appreciate you guys. Say nice shirt. Hey, this is my Sunday's best leftover. It's what I had on for church today, so I just left it on because I look nice. And I said, well, you already looking nice. You ain't got to change. Just keep the same shirt on. So that's what I did. So here I is. All right, let's go. Let me just make sure that this has been shared out to the other places I be trying to share it out to. I will say this, though. I am like really shocked that this is like almost 2 shows in a row where like the last 2 out of 3 shows I done started on time. It's scary. I think that I'm like having a growth moment where I'm just like overall just getting better. I just couldn't believe that I was able to do this and start on time. Like at 10:30, I'm clicking the go live button. I was scared just like y'all was. I know y'all was like, this nigga starting on time. And I was sitting there saying, this nigga, I'm about to start on time. Well, I'll be damned. What up, Easy E, my brother from another mother? Down like 4 flat tires, baby. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. I'm just going to share this out to a couple of more places, and then we're going to go ahead and get it started. And while I'm doing that, I might as well play my favorite part of the show. Let's go ahead and let my
federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
That is pretty much it. Oh, no. I want to do it here, too. This is a big one. I want to make sure I share it out here. Yes. All right, y'all. So, for those of you who watched the show last night, this was the guy that I was talking about. This is the guy that I was talking about. This Army guy, he's a lieutenant in the Army. And in my opinion, what I said, that he was pretty much an aggressive asshole, a passive-aggressive asshole. Headline about to get ghost. Boy, what did you talking about? My head, look at it. Hold on now, cuzzo. You see that? My headline ain't going ghost. I just need that fade. I got to holler at my boy Darnell on Tuesday or Wednesday, but this headline ain't going nowhere, boy. Redmonds don't lose their headline. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. This headline been right here since the 90s. It ain't now, a barber or two might have pushed me back a little bit, but this headline has stayed put. You see that? This been growing for a minute. And you see it ain't no black right here. Now, when you start seeing it dip in and out, I'm holding on to that headline, Doc. Don't do that. No, sir. Redmonds hold on to that headline. Yes, sir, we do. All right, y'all. But shout out to my cousin. I love that boy. But I want to do, when I saw this video, I said I wanted to do this video. Because, and yesterday, y'all saw the video I did about the police getting it all wrong. And today, this is one of the things that I said, I'm about to do this because, number one, I was embarrassed at the fact that not just a brother or a black man was doing some stupid shit, but the fact that this guy was a military lieutenant and he knew better. He did. And it was so upsetting to me, like, dude, you're somebody who is a sworn officer. You are sworn to protect this country. You put your life on the line, just like these brothers, these police officers that do it every day out here in the streets. And you went out of your way to be an asshole on purpose. On purpose. He like, I'm going to cause a problem and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it just because for the sake of causing a problem so I can get my 15 minutes of fame and possibly get me a lawsuit going. That's the only reason why I can see for him doing this, because he was putting so much at stake here. He was putting his military career at stake and just officer safety, and he was putting his fucking life on the line. Because had these been some inexperienced officers, and one of them was, but had there been really some dumbasses, this could have went way left for no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive right on in and check this out. So as Big Mama would say, let's do this. If it's there we go.
Driver, roll the window down. felony traffic stop. Put your hands out the window! Put your hands out the window! Turn the vehicle off, put your hands out the window!
Now, let me say something right here. I believe that this officer is incorrect in what he's saying. He got on the walk and he said a felony traffic stop. From my experience, a felony traffic stop, and this could be different in Virginia, but from my experience, a felony traffic stop is when you are pulling over a known felon. That means, like, if I'm driving, I see somebody do a traffic violation or something, and they run a light, run a stop sign, whatever, they Hollywood stop, a stop sign, fine. And I run the plates. And it comes up that the owner of that vehicle is a known felon, or that felon, has had run-ins with the police, whatever the case may be, all that stuff will come up. If I then stop that known felon, that would be a felony traffic stop. That's what I would do. So in this instance, he can't be a felon and be a military, an Army lieutenant. So yeah, I don't know why he said that. He is the rookie in this call, so that was definitely, in my opinion, a mistake. Like I said, unless it's different in Virginia. But for what he pulled him over for was a traffic stop. And this guy is not a felon, so I don't know why he did that. But let's go ahead and go. Actually, I'm going to read this first. So check this out, because this is a real short little paragraph about it. So Norfolk, Virginia. 2 Virginia police officers have been sued for allegedly drawing their guns on an uniformed Army officer during a traffic stop and spraying him with a substance, aka pepper spray. U.S. Army Lieutenant Caron Nazario was driving December 5th, 2020 in his newly purchased Chevrolet Tahoe when 2 Windsor police officers, Joe Gutierrez and Daniel Crocker, pulled over Nazario. While he was dressed in uniform, according to the lawsuit filed April 2nd, the officer's body cam footage shows both exiting their patrol cars with guns drawn, while Second Lieutenant Caron Nazario had his hands held in the air outside the driver's side window as he told the armed officers, "I'm honestly afraid to get out." One of the officers told Nazario, "Yeah, you should be." Yeah, and he should have been too. The officer then pepper sprayed Nazario, exercised knee strikes. Oh my God. I didn't see that, but whatever. I didn't see that. To his legs and placed him in handcuffs. The stop happened on a night in December after one of the 2 officers said Nazario's SUV had tinted windows and didn't have a rear license plate. Now Nazario is asking for at least $1 million in damages and for the court to rule that the 2 officers violated his rights, including rights under the 4th Amendment, which in my case, and from what I've seen from this video, is a crock of stir-fried shit. So let's go ahead and I'm going to let you watch it first, and then we're going to go ahead and break it down. Well, I'm going to let you watch the initial part.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window! He's not complying, Judge.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands.
Here's the thing. I got to stop this because this is long, so I need to stop it as we go. Here's the thing. You a goddamn lieutenant in the U.S. Army, the United States of America Army. All you do is take orders and follow commands. So to anybody that's trying to, he wanted to do this, he was scared for it, all you do is follow commands. You know that you following or not following commands can lead to someone dying. That's how serious the military takes following commands. Following commands and the chain of command, 2 things in the military you don't fuck with. You don't fuck with it. You don't sit there, what I was thinking, Sergeant, was that, no. If a motherfucking commanding officer comes into a goddamn room and everybody knows to stand at attention, and that commanding officer plays the fucking hokey pokey, you know what the fuck they gonna do? They're gonna play the hokey pokey. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey. That's what the fuck they gonna do, because that's what it's all about. Following command. You don't get to motherfucker, well, I was kind of trying to see, and then I was, I was scared, and then there was a time where I thought what had happened because, no. There's this dude here, and that's why I said he's being a passive-aggressive asshole on purpose, which makes it even more embarrassing because he did this shit on purpose. You can't hear, you don't follow no commands, but your punk ass can set up your phone to record the goddamn interaction. But you can't follow no commands. That's bullshit. And what happened was this guy drove for like a half a mile. Once they hit the light, they hit him with the lights. He drove a half a mile, and he'll even tell you he even passed up a well-lit area, because that's what he said he was doing, was driving to a well-lit area. And I'm going to give him that. You wanted to drive to a well-lit area? Fine. It's no problem. You didn't have to go a half a mile, but you did. Fine, or 1.5 miles. It don't matter. You drove a half mile, 1.5 miles, 2 miles. Fine. Once you get to that well-lit area that you're comfortable in, Lieutenant, do what the officers are instructing you to do. Do what the officers are instructing you to do. And this is the problem with so many people. It's not hard, y'all. Y'all make it hard. You are going out of your way to make this shit a problem. If the officer tells you to get your ass out, put your hands up, turn your vehicle off, why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do that? Because you want to be a passive-aggressive asshole. You want to act like I don't know what's going on. What's the problem, officers? Pulling that bullshit. And my thing is this. I don't understand why people do this shit, especially niggas. Why do we do this shit when we know what's at stake? Our freedom and our lives are at stake. And I'm shaking the motherfucking dice. Let's go. Shit, fuck that. No, shit, I might get paid. Nigga. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Hey, man, this guy might fuck around and shoot you, man. Fuck that shit, nigga. I did shit. Nigga, get some money, nigga. He can't just be pulling your violating my motherfucking rights. Dumbass. Putting your shit on the line so that you can go viral. Now, if this brother would have got shot, everybody and their mama, see what they do to us? See how they doing to us? Another brother. They done got another one of us. And he was a military veteran. He was serving our country. I'm pissed off because he know better. He know better. Just like that fat chick driving a Camaro that got her ass, she died. She died doing some stupid shit. Running and trying to run and shit. Why? Shot the goddamn police officer. How do you think that's gonna end? You gonna die over a fucking traffic stop? Because they found some drugs? You gonna die for that shit? Are y'all serious? I can see you dying because you got 4 bodies in the trunk. They done finally caught up with you. You've been the serial killer for the neighborhood for the past 12 months. You've been getting it in. Now they done finally caught up with you. Yeah, I get it. You gonna die anyway. A traffic stop. Busted tail light. Not having a tag displayed. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get pepper spray for that. Yup. Fuck that shit. It's ridiculous, man. We fuck around with our lives too much. And this motherfucker should know better.
How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out.
And you see how he's acting? He know better. And I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to call it what it is. He's being a straight up 100% bitch. He's acting like a bitch. Knowing you doing some fuck shit, but acting like an asshole. Why? on purpose. On purpose. What? What you saying? What seems to be the problem? And you know damn well that the officer's gonna explain it to you once your ass pull over and once this motherfucker gets the motherfucking situation under control. He acting like a straight up bitch. Lieutenant, then all, serve the country. I appreciate your service and all that shit, dude. But you acting like a female raised man right now. What? Chewing on some gum. What seems to be the problem? What's going on? Put your hands out the car, turn your vehicle off, get your ass out the car. What's going on? It's fucking ridiculous.
Open the door!
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out!
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on? How does that work out for people when they do that shit? You see what I mean? He's literally stirring the shit. He's stirring it up on purpose. Then when you get fucked up, they violated my rights. Why they do that to me? This is so fucked up, man. Why they do a brother like that? They're always doing it to us. Every nigga is a fucking lawyer and a badass until they get them motherfucking hands put on them. Or they get that lightning. Or they get that spice. Everybody want to talk shit. Everybody know they rights. Then once they get a 6-piece mild with motherfucking a pepper and coleslaw, extra mild sauce, extra hot sauce, now a motherfucker want to cry. Talk about how, man, why y'all do me like that, man? Man, ain't nobody, y'all ain't got to do me like that. Oh, but just a minute ago, you was Billy Badass. Shit is crazy, man. I'm so tired of motherfuckers doing this shit. Stop fucking with people and let people do their job.
Out the car! Open the door slowly and get out!
What's going on?
What's going on? Now, here's my thing. I guarantee you, with this motherfucker being a lieutenant, making it up the ranks that he's making it up to, if a captain was talking to his ass, he wouldn't pull this shit. If a major was talking to his ass, he wouldn't pull this shit. If a motherfucking general was talking to his ass, he would not be pulling this shit. What's going on, Captain? Captain, I am not getting out of my barracks until you tell me what's going on. That motherfucker wouldn't dare do that. And you know how I know? Because if he had a problem following orders, if he had a problem with command, his punk ass wouldn't be no lieutenant. So he definitely knows how to shut the fuck up and follow commands. He definitely knows how to take orders. Like a goddamn waitress at a greasy spoon. That motherfucker know how to take an order. You say you want me to turn off my vehicle, put my hands outside the car, and then get out and lay down on the ground? No problem. Okay, no problem. I got a nigga on the ground for a traffic stop coming right up. Double time. Over easy on the ground. Extra bacon. I got a nigga flapjack special on the ground, eggs over easy with cheese, 2 biscuits and coffee black.
Open the door, get out the car!
These niggas crazy, man.
Hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car!
What's going on?
Get out.
And here's what you doing. Let's just say, we got a trigger happy motherfucking rookie on this call. Brand new trigger happy rookie on this call. He's scared and he light your ass up with that Glock. Now what? They was wrong, yup, but your ass is dead. They shouldn't have never did that, but your ass is paralyzed from the neck down. You went from nigga in a new car to nigga in a car with a handicap thing ramp on the motherfucker now, and you walking around here like Stephen fucking riding around here like Stephen Hawking now, trying to get the fuck around. Because you want to play the what's going on. What I am not getting out of my car until you tell me what is going on. Stupid shit. We play around with our fucking lives for no goddamn reason. And he think this shit is cool. He really think he doing some shit. Because what he got going on in his mind, I'm filming this shit. I'm going to show all my boys this shit. Show these motherfuckers how I handle the police, Joe. This how you handle the police. I'm a motherfucking lieutenant in the army. They ain't going to do me like this. That's what the fuck he thinking. Embarrassing himself, embarrassing his uniform, and all of the motherfuckers that he know. Being a dumbass. Acting like a bitch. What is going on? Get your black ass out the car, motherfucker. Get on the ground, goddamn. What's happening? What are you guys doing? Why are you doing this? Is there a problem, officer? If you'll get your ass on the ground now. Look at him chewing some gum.
Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated.
Yo,
right.
Guess what?
Now you want to debate.
Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
What's going on?
What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
I'm sorry, what?
Right. Now you don't. I'm sorry, what?
Get out of the car
This
now.
is how you
What's
treat.
going
Get out
on?
of the car.
And here's my thing. This is how you treat a military officer who's actively serving the country. This is how you treat one of your fellow officers, motherfucker. And it was over nothing. Nothing at all. And I'm going to tell you like this. Most of the time, when police officers pull you over, most of the time, if they see that you in uniform like that, bro, they gonna let you go. They gonna let you go. They ain't got it out for motherfucking the army, an army lieutenant. They pulled you over with just cause. Your tag and shit wasn't displayed right. So they want to see what the fuck is going on. They're literally doing their fucking job. So why not just appease them and say, all right, man, what you want me to do? I got you. Yup, no problem. Yeah, I just brought the car. It's fine. Yup. I'm too legit to quit anyway. Why do you care? But instead, what's going on? Why are you doing this to an active military serving this country? This how you treat us?
Get out of the car!
Sir, just get out the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should.
Now this punk ass nigga afraid to get out. Lieutenant in the army, done been over there to that business at some point, know how to tote a gun and all that shit. Now he's afraid. Man, get your ass out of here.
Get out.
What's
Get
going
out.
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car.
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For a
obstruction of justice.
traffic violation, I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out
please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Look
Get your
at him.
hands off me.
That's resisting right there.
Back up
I
there.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir,
Get out of the
Don't
car
do
now.
that.
Hey, sir.
Get out of the
Please.
car now.
Don't do.
Look,
I'm trying to talk
get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm gonna
talk.
talk to you.
Get out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
please relax?
Get out of the car right
I'm-
now.
This
Now.
is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do
Look.
anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Hey,
What's going on?
look.
Hold on. Watch it.
And 4 OCs.
Deployed. Get out of the car!
Really? That's what we going for.
That's fucked up.
Nah,
Get out of the car now!
that's fucked up.
Sir, just get out of the car.
I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car now!
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now! Get!
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt. Can you?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car!
Can you please?
Get out of the car now!
You don't get to be scared to make racist
Listen.
comments. What racist comments did he make, Easy?
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
Look,
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the
Look.
Take your seatbelt off.
look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the
My
car.
hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please. Please, look.
I'm telling you right now, I would have tried to spray that pepper spray in his mouth like some motherfucking banaka. I swear I would have. I swear I would have. And no, Calvin, I don't think he was drunk or high. He was literally being an asshole. That's all this is. He's being an asshole. Riding the lightning, that's not easy. That's not whatchamacallit. That's not racist. That's something that all officers say. They say riding the lightning. Even when they asked me to do I want to go through the taser program, I was like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, you don't want to ride the lightning? I was like, no, I'm good. Every law enforcement officer, that's what they call it. We call it riding the lightning. So that's what that means. It's not a thing. There's not no racist shit to that. There's nothing racist about saying we're white riding the lightning. That's what everybody calls it. Yeah, so that's now he did pull his taser out after this shit because he was gonna tase his ass.
This is really.
And my thing was this: even in doing that, he still gave him a break by pepper spraying him instead of hitting him with the lightning. Just saying, he still did that. Oh, hold on. We got us a little, what is this dude named Lighthammer said? Wow, what a garbage show. Lick them boots, son. Those cops fucked up in numerous ways. You and I know Bald Bull Gutierrez is fucked. Boy, get your ass out of here. First of all, I would have had a conversation with you, Lighthammer 2531 over on the UGOA, but because you coming in here disrespectful and just acting like a straight bitch, get the fuck out. How about that? Because you don't have to be here. Click the fuck off and go the fuck on. How about that? Let me lick my boots and you go on and go watch something else. Me and my garbage show will be licking boots over here. This is the Licking the Boot channel. So why don't you just leave if you don't like it? How about that? Now.
My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right now.
Get out of the car!
Now you hear him. Now you want us to be concerned about your dog. And they clearly asked him who was in the car. No one. He could have just been like, it's just me and my dog. Why wouldn't you do that? But now you want this police officer to go out of their way and show you and your dog every courtesy possible. But you couldn't be courteous enough to just follow the orders that you were given. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. That's my point. Everybody want the police to be these fucking uber professionals, do everything by the book, everything that's right. Meanwhile, all you motherfucking civilians get to just be total assholes. You get to talk shit, act a dick, and just be a fucking asshole until a motherfucker escalate on that goddamn force. Then it's, why y'all do that to me? Why y'all, this is fucked up, man. This is fucked up. That's the shit I'm talking about. You want respect? Be respectful. You want to be respected? Give respect. Do what you're asked to do. You ain't new to following orders. You don't have a problem with authority. Why are you being an asshole now? And yes, and luckily for him, the dog was caged. Because if that dog would have been loose in that car, Absolutely, you could have got your dog shot. Then you really would have been crying like a bitch. Shout out to my man Reginald Lockley. Hit your boy with $5. You really would have been crying then if they'd have shot and killed your dog. You'd have broke down.
Take your seatbelt off. What are you, a specialist? Corporal, are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. You made this way more difficult than it had to be if you just complied. Get out of the car.
I'm reaching for my...
Telling them again. Just get out the car, dude. Why are we even here doing this? There's no reason for him to be doing this. Why not just do what the fuck you supposed to, what are you being asked to do, and get it over with? Why? I don't understand why people are constantly doing this stupid shit.
Seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight onto the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Steady telling.
Ma'am.
Is your commanding officer available?
Down.
Look,
Let's go.
Now you all fucked up. Wait, you all pepper sprayed, you discombobulated, you all fucked up, but you still got time and you still have the wherewithal to ask for somebody to watch out for your dog, and you got enough wherewithal to ask for a commanding officer. But you all fucked up. We done did you wrong. You done got done so wrong now. And here's the thing. Had he just initially pulled over, wouldn't have been a problem. You drive another mile and a half, it's going to be what? Suspicion. That's why I'm getting out with my gun out. I hit the lights on the motherfucking car. I don't give a fuck if you drive a mile or 10 miles. When I get up to your ass, I'm going to think you're a fucking bad guy. Why is that? Because that's what bad guys do. Why he got to have his guns drawn? And I'm so tired of motherfuckers trying to tell people or wanting to tell the police when they should have their guns drawn and when they shouldn't. Y'all motherfuckers who ain't never been in a patrol car, who ain't never motherfucking rode a motherfucking in a patrol car on the law enforcement side, never worked a beat, never spent a day in the life of a police officer, you don't know what the fuck that shit is like. And sometimes having your gun out is the best thing to do because it keep a motherfucker from going too goddamn far and really fucking up and you not going home.
Go.
Available.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's
now.
going on.
Get on the ground or you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get
going on?
on the ground. Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on?
Look, still resisting. He's still resisting right now. And they told him, you're being detained. This is a traffic stop. You haven't been complying. You're not following in commands. You're being detained. Your ass is about to get handcuffed. What does he do? He get out and he further is kicking the shit off. And that's my thing. You asking for it, dude. You asking for this shit. Why? If you riding too legit to quit, your tags and shit is in order, why would you not just comply and get the stop over with?
Yes, sir. You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Look.
going on?
And see what people try. Well, and here's the shit that pisses me off about civilians when they watch this. Y'all look at this and be like, he ain't resisting. Bullshit. He is passively aggressively resisting arrest. Just because I ain't outright fighting and duking it out with the police, that don't mean I'm not resisting. It's just like if a motherfucker grab my arm and they put it behind my back, that's fine. But if a nigga grab my arm and I'm struggling with their ass, that is resisting. I am resisting the command that I'm being given. I am resisting the motions that this guy is making for my body part. That is resisting arrest. Put your hands behind your back. What do you mean? What do you mean? Put your hands behind your back. Well, I'm just saying, is there a commanding officer en route? Is there, can you explain to me? Put your fucking hands behind your back, sir. Jesus fucking Christ. How many times do I have to ask you that? You were being detained. That's it. There is no more discussion. Ain't no holding court out in the street, figuring out what's going on. Motherfucker, when I put these cuffs on you, then we'll talk. Until then, you are resisting arrest. Period. So to all of my motherfucking street lawyers, to all of these motherfuckers that want to have court in the streets, figure this, understand that. When you do that shit, that is resisting arrest. You're given a lawful command by a law enforcement officer. That's it. Comply or resist. You have a choice. But don't get mad when you get pepper sprayed or you get tased and your ass getting slammed to the ground. Or you get that Belgian Malinois sicked on your ass. Don't get mad. I wish there was a fucking law to where motherfucker we can just a police officer can just, hey man, every police officer got to carry a Belgian Malinois. You don't obey, I'm gonna throw this Malinois in there on your ass. And you gonna be hollering and screaming because he gonna give it to you. He ready right now. He been ready since last Tuesday to jump up in a car and bite a motherfucker just like you. He's from a town called Fresh Off a Nigga's Ass, and you've been making him homesick. He ready to get it in. Get your ass out the car or get this Belgian Malinois to wrestle with your ass.
Am I being treated like this?
Because
Why?
you're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up. Sir, what? Just work with me. This is fucked up. Sir, this is fucked up. Sir,
now he crying. Now Lieutenant Dan is crying. This is fucked up, man. This fucked up. How y'all doing me, man? Come on, man. I'm not. Only thing this nigga ain't saying is I'm not that type of guy. That's the only thing this motherfucker's saying.
You know this is fucked
Lay down.
up.
Lay on the
This
ground.
is fucked up, man.
Lay flat for me, sir.
You know
Yes.
this is fucked up.
Sir, lay flat. Lay flat.
This is fucked up. I
Look.
can't fucking believe it being
Look at him. And steady resisting.
Get on the ground.
This lets you know he's full of shit. He's literally performing like a bitch. He just is. He's literally performing right now. I'm steadily resisting, but I'm crying, talking about how this is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. This is fucked up. But I'm steadily resisting. That's so, it's so unnecessary. But you know why motherfuckers are doing this shit? Because these motherfuckers is all trying to get a paycheck now. The climate that's going on in our country, and because of how motherfuckers are viewing the police, every motherfucking body is looking for a chance to sue the goddamn police. Period. You can be a goddamn thief, caught in the act, get motherfucking arrested, and then fall out talking about they choked me. I'm suing for $500,000. Sir, but you were stealing out of this person's house. Yeah, but they ain't have to do me like that, though. Sounded like steal from motherfucking Juice. Did you harass Mr. Quiles on a consistent basis? Yeah, but we ain't kill him, no.
Get on the ground.
Brown ass.
Right there. What's that?
It's gum. What the fuck?
Get on the ground.
What the fuck?
Sir, can you just work with us?
Can I?
Just work with us. Lay down flat.
Hold on.
Lay down flat. Lay down flat.
I still ain't seen these knee strikes, but whatever the fuck they gave him, he deserved it. Shut the fuck up and put these cuffs on. Let us put these cuffs on and we can move forward with this shit, man. This was a simple traffic stop. And you turned it into all of this extra shit.
Sir,
This
lay
is
down.
really
I'm going to
fucked
take you.
up.
Lay down. You're going to
This
get
is
tased.
fucked up.
Lay down. You're going to get tased.
Fucked up. This
All
is
right, now
fucked up.
put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
This
I
is
agree.
fucked up.
All you have to do is listen.
This is fucked up. And they telling them.
Halo 3. One in custody.
This is fucked up. Can you open up the window for my dog? I hear him choking. Can you open
Oh,
up the
now
window,
you
please?
concerned about your dog. But when you was being motherfucking lieutenant bitch, you wasn't concerned about your dog then. When you was being lieutenant bitch, you wasn't concerned about, oh, y'all gonna have my dog back there. He eating his pepper sprayed up in there. Now my dog is up in there by himself now. Now you concerned about your dog now, huh? But you weren't thinking about that shit when you were sitting there being a bitch.
Yes, we will.
Stand up, okay? This is fucked up. Is there any weapons on you, sir? No. Okay. Any weapons?
Angela Robb said, but you don't know what this soldier has been through. The arrest could have triggered a flashback. You right, Angela. And here's the thing. If it could have triggered a flashback of him getting arrested, then he shouldn't have been an active soldier in the first place. And matter of fact, this dude is a fucking medical lieutenant. He ain't on the front lines. He ain't shell shocked. He ain't out there getting it in, taking fire. So stop making excuses. This ain't, you don't get to be a lieutenant being triggered, having PTSD and all that other shit. You don't get up there like that. Don't happen.
In the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. What kind? Where in the at?
Good try, though.
What kind of dog you got?
He's a mix. He's a service animal.
And ain't it funny how you didn't say you don't know what these officers done been through? Ain't it funny that you say maybe this officer could have been in the military? You ain't think about that, though, did you? Ain't that funny? It's odd how people don't know. It's really amazing how people all the time just don't consider that a police officer is a fucking person too. People just don't consider that this police officer may have served in the military too. Maybe he's having a flashback. You don't care that maybe he's triggered. How come we're not concerned about him? I'm so sick and tired of people acting like police officers are fucking robots and don't have fucking feelings, are not fucking human beings, and don't have a right to do their fucking job. Stop making excuses for people. You are a fucking adult. Do what the fuck an adult is supposed to do. And in this situation, you're under the authority of a police officer. Follow the commands and get this fucking traffic stop over with. How many times have niggas died and went to jail over bullshit ass traffic stops? Sandra Bland, bullshit ass traffic stop. Classic example. Whatever the fuck problem she had, if you that fucked up, you don't need to be driving. Turn in your goddamn driver's license. You got that much shit going on with you in your life, you that triggered or you're that easily triggered, God damn it, turn in your shit. Driving is not a right, it's a privilege. Turn it in.
So why didn't you just do as we asked, sir? Why didn't you just do as we asked?
You're not making excuses, but you know what these soldiers go through? A lieutenant is human. I'm not making excuses, and I know what these officers go through day in and day out dealing with motherfuckers. Niggas, white folks, black folks, Mexicans, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Dealing with these motherfucking citizens and these civilians today, it can cause PTSD. It can cause you to be triggered. So I know what the fuck they go through. And it's about time people started fucking respecting them enough to at least stand up for them. We can all stand up for nurses. Ooh, yeah, on the front lines. These nurses is out here on the front line battling COVID. We can all stand up for that. We can all stand up for teachers. Teachers are the most underpaid people in the goddamn world. Right. They do a thankless job day in and day out, babysitting y'all kids, and y'all don't give them no respect. Exactly. Fine. We can talk about and stand up for them, but the police, we can't never stand up for them, huh? When they getting piss thrown at them in water bottles. They getting bleach thrown on them in water bottles. They getting shot at. They getting shot and killed. Ain't nobody standing up for their ass then. It's just, well, that come with the job. That's part of the job, shit. Being in the military, getting triggered, having PTSD, goddamn it, Lieutenant bitch, that comes with the job. So don't make no excuses for his ass neither. If that's what we gonna do. him being a lieutenant means he's smart enough to know he should be respecting that command that he's under right now. He should be respecting the uniform that he's wearing and respecting the uniform that those officers are wearing. For a simple traffic stop, he's doing all of this. I'm not saying that something you said, something told me you think I'm making excuses for police officers. I can't imagine how you came up with that thought. The fact of the matter is that you brought it up. And like I said in the beginning of my statement, it's funny how you can mention that that the lieutenant could be triggered, but the police officers can't be. That's why that was my point that I was making. The consideration that you had to even mention that in the chat, Angela, about the lieutenant, you should have had that same courtesy and that same outlook and that same compassion for the police officers that are doing the same thing, trying to do their job for a simple traffic stop. He escalated this, not them. He's the one that brought all of this shit to where it is by simply not following commands and obeying orders, which is something he is paid to do on a daily basis as a lieutenant. You don't get to be a lieutenant in the United States of America's Army not following commands and not following orders. You don't get to do that. And the fact that he is a lieutenant means that he's very good at following commands, which means that he's very good at taking orders. So there is no excuse that will be made for him on this platform on tonight.
No, you weren't. You were not. My partner put his blue lights on.
Yes.
You didn't
Don't
stop.
delete her comment, Miss June. Put that shit back up there.
Yours. I have respect for
the hell she say?
No, you don't. No, you don't. No. Wrong answer, sir.
Woo!
You did?
Yeah. You got to be a first time. It's easy to make assumptions and hold court behind your keyboard. Ma'am, let me tell you something. I done put on the uniform. I done put on the badge and the gun. I done been out there in the streets. So I'm not sitting back here making assumptions from my keyboard, Miss Hawkins. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from knowledge, and I'm speaking from training that I've had, Miss Hawkins. You see, what you're doing is sitting there talking behind your keyboard because you're not out here in these streets, because you're not out here serving as a police officer, Miss Hawkins. See, one of the reasons why I got this channel, why I started these channels, is so that people can get educated on what it is to be a police officer, Miss Hawkins. So when I'm talking about and what my experiences that I'm talking about and what I've seen from other police officers, what I've learned from my father who was a Chicago police officer from 30 years, I'm speaking from a place of knowledge, Miss Hawkins. So you can talk about me being behind a keyboard right now, but I done did my time doing my sit-ups, doing my push-ups, taking my power test, making my run, putting on that uniform, putting on my belt, putting on that vest, every day, putting my life on the line, Ms. Hawkins. So you can miss me with that bullshit, Miss Hawkins. All right? There. So now you got some of my background. Instead of you asking the questioning, you making assumptions, Miss Hawkins. Yeah. See, I wasn't born with no silver spoon in my mouth, Miss Hawkins. The fuck? These motherfuckers don't know me, man.
I'll be in this situation right now.
All right. Get some water, please.
Absolutely. Sit right on this curb right here. Turn around.
Come sit on this curb.
Walk backwards. Walk backwards.
Right, Easy. This thing is way bigger than the relationship rehab and the United Guns of America. This is about Kareem Akbar. He's the mastermind behind all this shit. So I got a list of names. I'm telling a whole bunch of people. See, this is the American way. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. This thing is way bigger than the relationship rehab.
Up the window for my dog.
I got him.
I hear him choking.
I got him all in.
We already opened it.
I'm going to go grab a bottle of water.
Sit down on the
All right, Joe. You good with that?
Yeah. Sit down.
Now, look at the compassion that these officers are and respect that these officers are now giving this dude. And you see what I mean? So they got him in cuffs. They got him under they got him under restraint. Now they going the extra mile and taking care of the motherfucker. Called EMS. Going to get him some water in case he want to flush his eyes, which ain't a good idea with pepper spray, I don't believe. But they're trying to now help him after he was being an asshole. You see that? But ain't nobody gonna mention that, are you, Miss Hawkins?
Can I get a bottle of water? Hey, what's up? OC?
You want a cup of water?
He needs some milk, right?
2 bottles.
Here, I'm gonna give you a big cup like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my bike. I'm going home.
You are not going out.
Shit, I ain't gonna be with you. Every time I work with you, something go wrong. I'm gonna let my bike go.
Now me, being the motherfucker I am, I would have let that motherfucker been a little spicy. I'd let that spice sit on his ass for a minute. Just so that he can understand what it is that he's doing. Sometimes it take a little hot sauce to get a motherfucker to recognize what the fuck is happening. Just saying. And I would have explained that to him. Like, dude, you realize all this fuck shit you got us doing was totally unnecessary? And my thing is this. I guarantee you that those police officers didn't expect this to come from a lieutenant in the goddamn United States Army.
Do you want another one? If so, just let me know.
That'll be okay for now. Thank you.
Officer was willing to pay for the water, but she was like, nah, I got you. I can get you a cup. Come on out here. Look at that. EMS already on the scene. Angela done left. That's all right. Maybe she's still just watching. She just being quiet. It's all right.
I know.
I ain't mad at you, Angela.
The simple talk is dark over there. Those areas are dark. I did not feel comfortable.
All right,
Those areas are dark.
I'll have you a cup of water.
You want to pour it on my face.
It's gonna make it worse. You know that,
I
right?
would
All right.
splash
so
that shit.
Don't do it then.
Yeah, it's gonna reactivate it and make it worse. They're right here.
Let's see.
Where the men?
Splash. Splash.
I need them to talk to me.
They're right here beside her.
What's up, man? What can you do to...
Hey, Angela's still here. Thank you for staying, Angela. I appreciate that. You don't know who Miss Hawkins is? I gotta stop the show. Oh my God. Angela Robb. You don't know who Miss Hawkins is? Oh my goodness. All right, I gotta. Angela, you have to be Caucasian. You cannot be a black person, are you, Angela? You can't be black. You can't be black, Angela. I know it now. You just can't. Angela, are you black? Black, but you're black. Oh my goodness. I was just hoping that she knew who Miss Hawkins was. Oh no. The joke's gone bad for you, Angela. Angela, please tell us what is your ethnic background, please.
I didn't commit any crimes. I'm leaving tonight. I'm not going to jail. I need something to be done for my eyes. Nothing I can do to help you drive. Wipe my face, can you do something?
They're gonna talk about it. I saw them talking about it, but I believe it's certain types of pepper sprays or whatever, or certain types of that shit where it'll fuck up your eyes and make it worse. Because what they tell him to do, they tell him to just keep blinking. And I guess that's your own tears flushing your eyes. So I don't know if that's what it does for that particular kind, but yeah, they gonna tell him like, hey man, they tell you not to put water in this with this. So I don't know, and I guess it's just like even when you eat hot stuff. Like if you eat hot stuff, water don't make it better. Y'all do know that, right? When you like eat like a ghost pepper or some shit like that, you can flush your mouth with water or flush your eyes, but you need to have like running water to do it consistently, not just pour it a little bit and blink your eye. No, I think you have to like seriously flush it. But I'm not sure. I've never had pepper spray, never been pepper sprayed before. I've only like smelt it once or twice after it's been sprayed. and it was like, oh yeah, I don't want to hit that shit. But I don't know. Yeah, I think you do have to put like some type of fat on it, like like milk or yogurt or something like that. That helps it. But yeah, I believe that. Yeah, you don't want to put that water on that shit because it'll fuck it up. Angela, you gotta tell us what's your ethnicity. Are you black? Are you black, white, Asian? You gotta tell us.
You notify 801.
He asked for the water. That's why they went and got it for him. And that's what I'm saying. They went out of their way. He asked for the water, and they was just doing that to say, hey, man, we trying to work with you, bro. We're not trying to make you suffer. Because he'll be the same motherfucker testifying, talking about, I asked for water, and it was so fucked up that they didn't give me no water. And this motherfucker, everybody. That's what he'll do. That's how that nigga be in court on the stand talking about this shit. I can't tell you who Miss Hawkins is, Angela, until you tell us what race you are. You have to tell us. It's pertinent information. I have to know this. So I'll know how to explain it.
Get out. When I told him to get out, try to take it out.
Keep your handcuffs on you for their sake.
So they didn't do the water. All they're doing is just wiping it. They're wiping away the pepper spray.
Pulled over to a well-lit place. That's fine. You didn't tell him that. So I told him that, and that's why I don't understand why I'm still in.
How do you say your last name?
Now he want to get taken out of cuffs.
Okay, Mr. Nazario. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense to you, but the more that you blink, it's going to cause your eyes to tear, and it's going to get that burning out.
See that?
Okay. So blink for me.
You understand what you're saying?
The more that you blink your eyes, it's going to cause tearing.
Tear up. Your natural tears have sailed blow my nose. Can I please blow my nose? Can you
see? And I'm like, dude, they going way beyond this. Angela, just tell it. And see, this is why I'm kind of like, I'm really confused, Angela, because you are being it's very hard for you to just answer a direct question. So that's kind of like making me think you're a black woman, but then you don't know who Miss Hawkins is, so it's quite confusing. Just tell us, please, Angela, just tell us. It's not a problem one way or the other. She says, I'm not a liberal either. That's not what we're talking about. Direct question requires a direct answer. Please, just tell us.
Nazario, do you have any okay.
Look at that.
I got you. All right.
Someone here said I'm white and I'm liberal. Wrong. Talk about it something. Why won't you just tell us? You see, this is why I'm thinking that she's definitely a black woman. Because, and she may just be a black woman from a different area. She may not be a hood-ass black woman, but she's just being so uncooperative.
My medics are still here. You still need my medics?
I don't know why.
We'll stand by, man. Okay, stay here as long as you need us.
So that's
about how long does this take to wear off? You just come out of rookie school. How long does pepper spray activate?
It'll take about 20 minutes, man. 20, 30 minutes.
It's just
the more, I'm telling you, I know it doesn't make sense, but the more you blink, the better it's going to be. I didn't believe
she could be black though, easy.
Okay?
She could be black and privileged. She could be one of those black people who grew up in a really nice neighborhood. That's why she don't know.
Please, I need to relax. Okay.
If we had the water, yeah.
Now he want to get treated with dignity and respect, and now he want these cuffs off. Okay, you're a black woman. All right, perfect. I'm gonna stop my show just for you because I'm enjoying this. Okay, Angela. So look, because you're a black woman, I can just tell you this, and I don't have to explain. That's why I was asking. Because if you had been white or Asian, then I really would have had to explain it. I'm sure you may have heard of I know you ain't seen it, but there's a movie called New Jack City. It's a movie with Mario Van Peebles, Wesley Snipes, and Chris Rock. They're in it. And in that movie, Nino Brown is a drug kingpin who has taken over a city project and turned it into a crack house oasis. And once all of this shit takes place and they finally get Nino Brown arrested, Nino is now at court, and now he is in the courtroom, and the prosecuting attorney, her name is Miss Hawkins. Miss Hawkins is a very well-spoken black woman, and she is going along with the questioning of Nino Brown. And Nino Brown, because she's asking him all these questions, Nino Brown goes off on her and goes into a rant. And he's using, after everything he says, he ends it with Miss Hawkins. So go and watch the movie. I'm sure it's probably on Netflix or somewhere. Go and watch the movie New Jack City. And when you see that movie, you can even fast forward it to the end of the court scene and you'll get it. That's all. So that's the only reason why I wanted to know if you was black or white. No, you ain't supposed to feel bad for being privileged. This is why you don't know about Nino Brown, because your ass wasn't watching New Jack City. You was watching Beverly Hills 90210 when we was all at the show watching New Jack City. That's why. While you was at the show watching Weekend at Bernie's, we was watching New Jack City. We was like, Weekends at Bernie's? The fuck? Nigga, I'm going to see this New Jack City, nigga. See this nigga Nino for the third time. I'd have been 3 weekends in a row, nigga. That's what we was doing. So that's all. And if you say you've seen it, you may have saw it, but you only saw it once. Because if you saw it more than once, you would know exactly who Miss Hawkins is. So it's all good. It's all love here on the Relationship Rehab. We ain't tripping. We just had to educate you. That's all.
Take your arms out. Do not pull away, okay?
I'm not going to pull away. I'm just asking you to please work with me.
I'm going to work with you as much as you'll work with me.
Right. See, the thing is right, like Latonia White says, I can recite a lot of lines from New Jack City. Right. We all can. Us that grew up in the hood, because we idolized watching Nino Brown be that cold-ass dope dealer with that Gumby, with that high top cut, that mohawk cut. We idolized that shit. We all wanted to be Nino Brown at some point. We all wanted a blue suit, double-breasted. You didn't want that because you was in a different area. Y'all was going to on the weekends. We was going to the show to watch that shit, and you was going to that playground that Daniel LaRusso went to in Karate Kid when he took out. When he finally got to take out Elizabeth's shoe, your heart beats fast. Y'all remember that? It's a cruise summer. That's what you was jamming on, playing putt-putt golf, and we was out there learning how to sell this dope. That's what we was doing. We was wondering if we could take over a city project. That's what we was doing. Yeah. And you was going out, you was going to putt-putt golf with Allie. That's the only difference. So it's fine. Jeez. Oh my God.
Me.
My grandmother is retired NYPD.
All right, what do you want to do with this hand?
Right. See, here's the same thing. Look, this is just to tell you how we just from different areas and how we grow up different, even though we black.
All right.
The thing is this. You've only seen New Jack City once. And I've never seen an episode of Baywatch where I'm quite sure you look at Baywatch every day. It came out every week. You fantasized about David Hasselhoff.
Where you stationed at, Mr.
And I was fantasizing
I'm coming from
about that whole bitch Keisha that was dancing in front of Nino.
coming from a medical event. I'm a medical officer.
While you was at home fantasizing about David Hasselhoff, I was in my home fantasizing about that girl dancing to that Color Me Bad song in front of Nino. Talking about, yes, Nino, you right. He should have been counting the pimples on her booty. That's what he should have been doing. Because we thought she was one of the finest women ever. Ooh. I wanna sex you up. Boo-doo-boo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. That was the song. We just like, fuck Color Me Bad. Dancing in that bullshit ass video. We thinking about this fine motherfucker in New Jack City. Every time that song come on, that's who we thinking about. I wanna sex you up all night, yeah. Do 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 wee, yeah.
We're preparing for a deployment.
Oh, yes. Oh, the differences.
Thank you.
People.
Military ID. Daniel?
Yes, sir.
Still taking care of the dude. Still wiping his face.
Where are you safe?
You suck shit all day, and I can't see shit without my eyes.
My unit.
You got it. I'll get that from you in a minute.
He said, Deluxe said it sucks to see a soldier detained. Absolutely. And you know what's so weird, what's so crazy about this? This is so ridiculously, it's so ridiculous because it didn't even have to go there. What up, Bert? He said, I hit that cut at the righty kid. Yeah, I did. She said, what do I have against putt-putt golf? Nothing. We don't have anything against putt-putt golf. You know how I got to... We didn't have putt-putt golf in the hundreds. That wasn't there. It wasn't in our neighborhood. We had to drive all the way out to River Oaks, out in Lansing, to Calumet City to get to putt-putt golf. The only place we can go play putt-putt golf was out in Crestwood and Hollywood, and we had to drive all the way out to River Oaks, to the barnyard to go play putt-putt golf. Other than that, that was it. And I didn't even go out there and do that then. I was out there, we would go hit the batting cages, swing that bat on that ball, and we was looking for girls. That's what we was doing. So I wasn't playing putt-putt golf. I don't have nothing against putt-putt golf. It's all good. You didn't watch Baywatch. Nah, Angela. Now, come on now, Angela. Now. Baywatch 90210. Gilmore Girls. You didn't seen it.
We'd be done by now.
Guns,
simple traffic.
were drawn.
The simple traffic violation.
Mr. Nazario.
You don't tell me you don't know who
You want to
David
stop in the
Hasselhoff
well-lit
is. Stop
area
it.
because you're nervous.
Yes.
The whole BLM movement, you're probably nervous.
Saved
and
by
all
the
that.
Bell,
They
right.
feel the same way.
Buffy the
They're
Vampire.
nervous
Come
for
on,
their
Slow
jobs and their
Nation.
lives.
Buffy the
I
Vampire
get where
Slayer.
you're
She
coming
was
from. I get
watching
where you're
that.
coming from. But let's let this pepper spray kind of wear off and stuff, and then just have an intelligent conversation with them.
Driving all the way down here. Virtually half the well, let's talk about there, but okay. You felt more comfortable here, okay? Coming here was not the problem. That was not the problem. The problem is when you refuse to get out of the car. Okay? You refuse to get out.
She was too busy watching Alf Webster. she was watching Clueless. She was watching Parker Lewis. Oh man, boy, I tell you, Punky Brewster, yo, Frasier, Twilight, Full House. Who's the boss? Boy, we ain't shit.
The car. Had you, when we got here and you stepped out of the car, I can promise you, this would have been over by now.
Exactly.
It'd have been over. You'd be gone.
Look, like he said, he's a vet. He don't want to get you in no trouble with your command.
Exactly. And you hear what he said? Had you, even with you driving that mile and a half, had you just gotten out and followed our commands, the traffic stop would have been over. And I'm telling you, I believe in my heart of hearts, them guys wouldn't have even wrote him a ticket. They'd have let him go. They'd say, hey, man, your temporary tag wasn't displayed right. That's why I pulled you over. Hey, go ahead and get it straightened out. Just make sure it's being displayed and we good. Have a nice night, sir. That would have been it. I promise you, especially with that old school cop with him, with the young guy. They probably was letting him get some work in by hitting the traffic stop. Hey, there's something we can pull him over with. Here go a good training opportunity for you. Let's go. See what it is. Let's get out here, get your feet wet, kid. Let's go. Pull him over. All right, we see what he got. All right, he's a lieutenant. He dressed. Man, we're going to let him go. We ain't going to write this guy no ticket. Let's go have a nice night. You got your work in with your rookie, and he got to do a stop. There you go.
Not dizzy though, right? You gonna fall over?
You okay, Mr. Nazario? That's it.
Here's the reason why. Let me help you, Angela. Here's the reason why it's fair. Because what I'm doing is I'm talking about it and I'm putting it on blast. I'm having a conversation about it so that we can all get a better understanding. You can't get understanding from from just one person's point of view. You have to look at the whole entire totality of circumstances so that you can see exactly what went down, what happened, and see how it happened from both sides. And sometimes in situations like this, the entire situation could have been avoided by just simple compliance. And that's what people don't understand. People don't want to comply until they getting put in a jail cell, until they hearing that clink in the jail cell. They don't want to comply until they're in the back of the police car and they got the cuffs on. They don't want to comply until that Belgian Malinois is biting down on their fucking forearm or on their calf. That's when they want to comply. Absolutely, I'm going to make fun of a United States soldier. If I can make fun of these niggas that's killing each other in the streets, if I can make fun of these motherfucking white people, if I can make fun of these black people, if I can make fun of these Hispanic people, you goddamn right I can make fun of a United States soldier that embarrasses himself like this. Yes, I want to make fun of him. I want to shame him so that somebody else won't go and do this stupid shit. Because him being a lieutenant and some other young private that's out on leave can go and see this shit, he'll do the same goddamn thing, but then it'll end the other way and it'll go all the way left and he'll wind up dead. So if making fun of this United States soldier, if making fun of Lieutenant Bitch on social media is going to educate some other young soldier, some other young black man, some other young white boy, some other young Hispanic kid, some other young Asian kid to not do the stupid shit he did, you absolutely right. I'm going to make fun of him. I'm going to embarrass him. I'm going to shame him. I'm going to talk shit about him to save someone else. Absolutely. Absolutely, as Ned Flanders would say. Hidely ho, neighbor. I'm definitely going to make fun of him. I'm definitely going to talk shit about them. Just like last night, I was talking shit about those two dumbass police officers last night on that call, that on that show that I did. I'm absolutely going to do that. So there is a method to my madness. As Tommy Sotomayor has taught me, I'm not talking to him, I'm talking through him. See how I gave him that credit for what he said, because that's his saying, Kevin Samuels? You see that? See how when you use somebody else has said before, you pay homage to him and tell him where you got it from? Yes. But that's exactly what we need to do. Because you know what happens in our own neighborhood when we see these young black boys shooting each other and killing each other? You know what motherfuckers say every week? We got to put the guns down, y'all. We got to stop this shooting, y'all. Y'all just put the guns down, y'all. That don't help nobody. That don't help nobody. The problem with these police officers and these civilians is that, number one, these people, we don't know the law. And y'all always hear me say this. We don't know the law. Number two, niggas love to hold court in the street. And number three, a lot of these police officers who do good work don't get credit, but then there's a good portion of police officers that need more training. That's what I'm talking about, just like I talked about it last night. Those two police officers that went and locked that dude up, put handcuffs on that dude because he was outside taking out the trash and they was looking for somebody who they didn't know who the fuck they was looking for, didn't have a description or anything. They just picked the nigga. Pick a nigga like a picnic basket. That's exactly why you have to talk about it. And I put they dumbasses on blast yesterday. You can actually go back and watch that show. It's on the Relationship Rehab and it's on United Guns of America. Just saying.
Wearing off a little bit now.
I can see a little better.
Okay, very good. So we're progressing. We're getting there.
Where you stay at?
I'm heading to Petersburg right now. Check on some family stuff.
She said you probably wouldn't believe me.
I got a bunch of gear in the vehicle. I'm transferring units right now. My vehicle's loaded up with gear.
I know very few TV programs, so
Okay, well, specifically, he was asking about weapons.
books. I can tell you about books. You was probably watching, you wasn't watching TV because you was reading them Harley Quinn novels. You was reading them Archie comics. Y'all remember them Archie comics going to the malt shoppy? So that's what you was doing instead of watching New Jack City. You was reading those books. I get it. You was reading the Harry Potters. That's fine. You was reading do Baywatch have novels? You was reading the Nancy Drews. I wonder if Nancy Drew's gonna figure this one out. Why would you give me this material? I'm gonna use it. I get it. That's fine. You was reading the 17 magazines instead of watching New Jack City. Instead of watching the trials and tribulations of Pookie being strung out and bringing himself all the way back through rehab, you reading Treasure Island novels. Thank you, Dwayne. I ain't shit. I know it. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Right. Land of the Lost.
I got it.
The Hardy Boys. Thank you on its own. Oh my goodness. Hook Finn.
Yeah, he came back with
Hey,
it.
John, put this stuff.
On a firearm. X-ray Delta 99.
So what you're seeing now, and this was really, really important, he had a gun too. Now, so you had a gun in the car as well. You talking all this bullshit, fucking around, to what end? For what purpose? You see how it's just extra shit on top of shit? And and you're fucking around with your life. Fucking around with your life. Because what if the officer would have walked up on the other side of the car and saw you had a gun and yelled gun? Gun, gun, gun. Now what? Already got my guns drawn. Maybe the officer isn't well trained. Maybe the new guy, maybe the new rookie, maybe the rookie gets overexcited and shoots your ass. You gonna die over a traffic stop? He says, who are you, God? It's all fun and games, Angela. Relax. Niggas hit the Indian in the cupboard.
96874 XD 996874.
Hilarious. That's a nice gun too. Is that a Glock? Yep. Oh, that's that Glock military version, ain't it? That Glock is that the whatever X, the 19X or some shit like that? In that green olive drab.
One unit, Portsmouth to Norfolk.
They haven't told you where your next deployment is?
We're going to, we're being split up. I don't know if I'm going to be in Kuwait or Afghanistan. But I'm at the...
Going to sandbox.
I don't know if he's going to be in Kuwait or Afghanistan. Going to serve and doing all this bullshit before you go ship off. Wait, what did she say?
All right, I have no chest pain, short of breath.
Who are you, God?
No,
Trial by YouTube,
Yes,
and you're going to be the one to make the difference, right? Oh, come on now, Angela. Now I know you getting upset now. Here's the thing, Angela. Say what you will. Say whatever it is that your heart desires. However, your feelings don't beat my facts. Go look in my comment section in my other videos, and you'll see the people telling you the difference that I made. You see that? See how you tried to throw that little jab, and I came and hit your ass with that overhand, bam, right to the face? I ain't got to tell you what I did. You can go read it yourself. So the difference that you try to throw out there and say, yeah, right, like I ain't making a difference. Yeah, I know she is. It's good, though. I'm having a good time. Actually, Angela Hawkins, you can go and see the people that I've inspired. Angela Hawkins. You can go and look in my comment section and see the people that tell me how I've made a difference in what they do and how they view my content, how it's made a difference in their life. Miss Angela, you can go and actually verify the people that say, thank you for doing what it is that you do. And I appreciate what it is that you do because you made me change my outlook on A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Miss Angela. And the fact that you ain't seen New Jack City because you was too busy reading your Treasure Island books goes to show that you ain't making a difference out here. Are you now, Miss Angela? The fact that you saying that you served in the military, my son served in the military, means that your son is doing more than what you doing right now, Miss Angela. So this is about what you doing and what I'm doing. Let's compare notes, shall we? Because I don't just sit behind my keyboard. I done put in the work in my community, in the streets with my own people. I coached Little League Baseball and helped the little black minds of America for over 20 years, Miss Angela. So I have a resume out here in these streets. I have kids that came up to me 15, 10, 5 years later and say, hey, coach, thank you for being there for me and helping me become a man, Miss Angela. So I'm not just sitting back here talking and on my keyboard clicking away without having done the work. I have a resume. Where's yours? And if you got a problem with what I'm doing or the way that I'm doing it, then we should see the Angela Robb YouTube channel showing me the right way to do it. Miss Angela. This house is clear. And that's all I have to say about that. Now I'm good on you. I've had enough.
You all right if I pop the trunk? Yes, sir. Hey, pup. Hey, pup.
Is that a blue nose? Yeah. Gorgeous dogs. Thank you.
And this nigga got a goddamn pit bull in the back. This ain't no goddamn service dog. This ain't no bullshit ass poodle. This is a fucking pit in the back in a cage. Boy, please.
Arrangements for that now. If I could, I would take them. That's my kid.
Okay, do me a favor. Go ahead and have a seat on your bumper right
At this point, Angela, I don't really give a fuck how passionate you are about service members or law enforcement officers because you're being disrespectful. So at this point, I've said what I needed to say and I've addressed it. It's over with now. As Dollar Bill would say, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out my face, Blue. Okay? There. Now, I tolerated you as long as I possibly could, and now you've overstepped your boundaries just a little bit. Okay? There it is.
I don't want you to fall down. I don't want you to hold on. Just relax right there. Tell me, what happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and
now here's where he educates him at. And this is why I really tipped my hat off and saluted this police officer. Let me back it up just a little bit so we can catch it off.
Is that a blue nose? Yeah. Gorgeous dogs.
You got a blue nose pit talking about, oh, my dog, he needs some air.
Carrie, dog, what's you on deployment or stay with family? I'm making arrangements for that now. If I could, I would take them. That's my kid.
Okay,
right. You hear what he said? He looks at that dog like that's his kid. But you weren't thinking about your kid when you was being a dick to the police. That's exactly what you weren't thinking about your kid then, right? That's my point. You wasn't thinking about being triggered then, was you? No, you was thinking about being an asshole so that you can get your $1 million lawsuit in. That's what you was thinking about. Going, recording your, making sure you recorded what was going on so you could have something you can put up on live.
Go ahead and have a seat on your bumper right there, okay? I don't want you to fall down. I don't want you to hold on. Just relax right there. Tell me, what happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. Yeah, you've never seen that before. That could be quite shocking. I mean, you look out your side view mirror or your rear view mirror and you see two police officers with guns drawn. Yeah, you've never seen a gun before, have you? You've never seen a gun being drawn before, have you? Right. Fuck out of here being in the goddamn military. You're a goddamn lieutenant. And you talking about I just saw those guns being drawn. I was just so scared. He was so triggered. Now he's bullshitting.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and you wouldn't.
No answer. Just like a bitch. Just like a bitch. Now he's literally giving you all the respect he possibly can. He's nursed your ass back to some health to where you are now healthy and you able to fucking live now because you was about to die a few minutes ago. And now he's talking to you like a straight up man. And what is he doing? He has the posture of a child and he has the temperament of a woman. That's what he's doing. Don't want to accept responsibility for his actions, don't want to be accountable for what he did, and don't want to be responsible for the fuck shit he caused on himself, putting his life and his freedom in jeopardy. Fucking around, and if he got arrested, he'd have fucked up his career too. Now he's sitting here like a scorned woman, and now he's gonna try to play victim. Watch this shit.
All you had to do was comply, and we'd have been done by now, okay?
Look, you can tell he a woman-raised dude. You can tell. You can tell. And I wouldn't have took the cuffs off his punk ass neither. No, you sit there in them cuffs. You gonna sit here and disrespect me as an officer and want me to respect you as a lieutenant? No way. No way, not Jose. No way, Nazario. Right, he acted just like an Angela. Oh, you hit it. Oh, you hit it on the head.
Let's go all the way back to square one, okay? I turned around on you at Food Line.
Acting just like an Angela.
Plus, and I came up behind you.
I saw you before you turned.
And you had no tags displayed. I see it, but per the law, it has to be in the license plate bracket. I understand it's paper, and I understand why it's...
And there it is. And that explains the abrasion on your palm. You can see clearly in the video right here, look in the top right corner, you see that tag, his registration tag, it is actually in the rear mirror, the rear window of his SUV, which is tinted. So that makes it hard to see. The law states it needs to be visible and it should be in the license plate area, which is actually on the rear of a truck like that. It shouldn't be in the window because at night, with a tinted rear window, it's hard to see. It has to be visible. And he's explaining it to him now. So when he was sitting there acting like a bitch, talking about what's going on, I don't know what's wrong. Why y'all stopping me? Had he just complied, he would have had this conversation about 15 minutes ago.
There, yes. But at that time, I had no idea. I didn't know that you had a vehicle registration until I approached your car. And at that point, I was too busy dealing with you to deal with the tag. You want me to wipe your eyes?
Exactly.
Okay. So, look, all this was going to be was, hey, man, I stopped you. You didn't have a tag. You got your driver's license. I'd have ran you, and you'd have been on your way. Okay? What would have been a 2-minute traffic stop turned into all this?
You heard that? You heard what he said. I'd have pulled you, I'd have stopped you, and you'd have been on your way. Would have been a 2-minute traffic stop. He'd have probably just told him, hey, man, get this shit out your back window, put it in your license plate little section, and you all good. Have a nice night, man. Thank you for your service. Because the other old school guy, the guy that's training him, wouldn't have let him motherfucking give him a ticket either because he served 6 years in the military. So the respect, the professional courtesy that they should have extended each other, he didn't even allow it to happen because he was acting like a bitch and he was being difficult for no reason. Angela, just stop now. You had your time. You've had your moment. It's fine. It's all good. Let's just stop now. You don't get to tell me what to do. I get to do whatever I want to do on my platform, talking about soldiers, talking about niggas, talking about police. I get to talk about it all. It's what I want to do. So don't worry about it. Just let it be. It's all good. Don't be a distraction to the show. All right? There we go.
As I was telling him, I've pulled over to well-lit areas before, and I've never looked out the window and saw guns blazing immediately.
So the reason we did that is because we followed you for 1.5 miles with lights and sirens on, and you didn't pull over. I understand you want to get to a well-lit area. I get that. But when we follow you that long, look at the climate this day. And again,
telling them nothing but facts. Do you see? These dudes don't even have to do this. They don't even need to be doing this. They don't even have to go through this. But they are. You know why? Because they're good police. That's why. That's why. They're not thinking that this fuck nigga needs to die and don't ask him motherfucking why. We don't give a fuck if he cry. They're literally going through and explaining to him what's actually happening and why they did what they did. And they even understood Thank you, Lyric. Appreciate it. Hit your boy with $5. And they even explained, hey, man, we appreciate the fact that you wanted to drive to a well-lit area. But in today's climate, if a motherfucker keeps going when I hit the lights for 1.5 miles, I'm instantly going to think they're a bad guy, not that they're trying to drive into a well-lit area.
Everybody. Against us, against y'all.
I'm not giving you that benefit of the doubt.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not out to hurt you, and I know you don't want to hurt me. That's not what it's about.
But you don't know that. I'm not out to hurt you, but I don't know if you're out to hurt me or not. And the thing about it, as a police officer, you must always assume that. You must always move and make decisions based upon you think that somebody could potentially be there to hurt you.
What it's about is making sure that everybody goes home at the end of the day.
Yes.
So when you don't stop and you continue to proceed, our suspicions are raised. What's going on in the car?
Exactly.
What don't you want us to see? So
rightfully so.
And if you would have just complied with the simple commands that we were giving you originally, it would have been done and over with. And you would have got back on your car and you'd be gone by now. But you wouldn't get out the car.
See?
You wouldn't comply.
Exactly.
It just looking out the mirror and seeing your guns out already. That's what I was asking. Like, what's going on?
And see, dude, you fucking lying, man. Ain't no military fucking soldier gonna fucking be in a situation where he see guns and I get so triggered, I get so worried, I don't know what's happening. They just made me feel some kind of way. You don't get to use that excuse, dude. You a goddamn soldier. Your ass done had weapons training just like everybody else. And I don't give a fuck if you're a goddamn nurse in the military or if you're a goddamn Green Beret Special Forces motherfucker. You've had the same goddamn firearms training as anybody else. You ain't new to this gun shit. You've held them, operated them, shot them, cleaned them, took them down, broke them down, and all that shit. Don't act like you now scared of guns because you a fucking medic. Bullshit. Because if it's wartime and your ass is out there and motherfuckers is getting their ass shut off, you're going to be right there in the mix, listening to them shots, going through all that shit, and you're going to be patching motherfuckers up because that's your goddamn job. And obviously you're good enough to the point where you're a fucking lieutenant doing it. So I ain't trying to hear that it was just the guns that made me feel some kind of way. Bullshit. And you got thank you, Easy, and you got a goddamn gun in the front seat with your punk ass. Go ahead on with that bullshit, your lying ass. You wonder why I call him Lieutenant Bitch. You wonder why I call you bitch. You wonder why I call you bitch. Shout out to Tupac, rest in peace.
I was just...
And
riding with a Glock. Get your ass out of here.
I know you weren't reaching, but not to mention you had a gun at your right leg.
Thank you.
Perspective though on the safety issue.
That's just like me telling y'all, man, they pulled them guns out on me, man. I was just spooked. I was just scared. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. They had so many guns. Those two police officers had their goddamn handguns pointed at me, and I just froze. I didn't know what to do. Man, please. And you got a goddamn gun on your right leg. Boy, shut your ass up. You don't get the fuck out my face on the internet. Exactly.
For us as well. You get that?
Yeah, I do. I do. And that's why I put my hands out and I was just asking, what?
And when you put your hands out, they were like this outside the window. How do we know nothing's in your hands?
Exactly.
And I was telling you, stick your hands out, stick your hands out, stick your hands out. Then I was having you step out. You wouldn't do any of it. You following what I'm saying? Okay.
And he know better, y'all. This ain't no kid. This dude knows better. But what he was thinking about, I'm going to pull it because I'm in the military. I'm going to pull it because I'm a lieutenant. I'm going to pull it because I ain't got no record. And it's going to look bad on them if they do some fuck shit to me. That's exactly what this motherfucker's thinking. Yeah, I'm going to pull it. Yeah. Because if they do some bullshit, then I can motherfucking, act like they did me wrong. And that's fucked up. Motherfucker said UFO kamikaze said save it private crying. It's like, come on, man. Now you want people to feel sorry for your ass. No way.
So this can go one or two ways, okay? I don't want to hem you up. I'm gonna be straight up with you. You're a good man. You've made lieutenant in the Army. How hard was that? That wasn't an easy task, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And what would this do to your career?
Ain't it something how people are so quick to stand up for a soldier, but won't stand up for the police? And this police officer is more concerned about his career than he is. So that's why I get so fucking riled up and get so passionate when people just try to talk cash shit about the police all the time. Because if these police officers was doing their job, oh, they would have had this motherfucker in the back of the car already, taking his ass in, arguing over who gonna do the paperwork. This rookie police officer is more concerned about this lieutenant's career than obviously more so than the lieutenant is concerned about his own career. He's trying to find every possible way to educate this motherfucker and to not hem him up. Because if he locks him up, they got to notify the military what they did. They done locked his ass up. And whatever promotion he was probably in line for, whatever was going on with him, that shit is going to weigh in on his entire career. And they looking out for him more than he's looking out for himself. So don't give me that bullshit about police be on fuck shit all the time. I don't want to hear that shit. They make mistakes just like human, just because they fucking human, just like people do. But for the most part, these are the better people of the fucking country. They are the salt of the earth when it's all said and done, because they do shit that a lot of us would never even dream to do and would never have the fucking balls or the fucking heart to do. They put it on the fucking line every day. They have to accept the fact, their family have to accept the fact, their wives and their children have to accept the fact that they might not come home. And this 12-hour shift that I'm about to go on could very well be the last 12 hours of my life. But you motherfuckers won't think about that shit though when you're in your chat talking about, don't pick on these soldiers. You motherfuckers so quick to say, that's part of the job, shit. You get shot up like that. Just like Easy said, a motherfucking police officer got shot the other day in Oak Lawn. That's just how it goes, shit. That come with the job. You need to learn how to de-escalate better. And one of the officers are already fired. See what the fuck I mean? You see what the fuck I mean? Because of the politics and because of cancel culture, that's what happens. Now, because this motherfucking officer was doing his job, now this motherfucker can't feed his family. You see what the fuck I mean? And that's bullshit. You tell me what this officer did in this stop, either one of them, that warranted them to get fired.
It would hurt it, and I'm in the middle of getting promoted right now anyway, so yeah.
To what, captain or first lieutenant?
To first lieutenant.
Okay. And then when we get you out of the car, we have to wrestle with you on the ground just to get your hands behind your back, just to put you in cuffs, just for the safety matter. You follow where we're at? I mean,
and he know better.
If you came across that overseas, you know, if you were infantry and you came across that.
Right.
You follow me? You see where we're coming from? I'm trying to work with you as much as I can. I would have never wanted, like I said, it would have been a simple, you know, hey, I see your tag now. You know, make sure you get it displayed in the proper spot, and you'd have been moving on with your day, and I'd have been moving on with mine. But here we are.
Exactly.
How's your eyes doing, Lieutenant?
Better.
And I keep calling you Lieutenant. I told you I'm a veteran. I respect rank. Okay, I was a corporal in the Marine Corps. I respect rank. However, I do have a job to do. Okay, I just talked about Chief of Police. You asked for a superior. He's off, obviously, right now. It's Saturday. I called him. He came out. We talked. Here's how what I was thinking. I told him what I wanted to do. He said that's no problem. Two ways we can handle this. We can either sit here with you until you get your eyes back where you can see, and I mean at a good distance so you're safe to drive, okay? And you're going down the road. Go do your deployment, go continue serving my country, which I respect and I thank you for, okay?
Look at this shit.
We can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed and for obstruction of justice. I don't even need to go that route because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are. You don't know this. The Army, he'll vouch for it because he's been in and he's got friends that are legal officers. I know. The military is the only place. The military is the only place where double jeopardy exists legally.
Taking care of this dude like
whatever we do,
fucking woman.
The Army can turn around and jam him for the same thing. I don't want to see that happen. You're obviously a second lieutenant. You ain't been in very long. If you plan on making a career or even 6 years or whatever, it's up to you. I don't care. There's no need getting this on your record. I don't want it on your record. However, it's entirely up to you. If you want to fight it and argue, I mean, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, okay? I mean, you have that right as a citizen.
Ain't that some
if
shit?
That's what you want, we'll charge you, have you go to court, notify the command, do all that, or we can take time out of our night, which is not a problem. We're being paid to take care of people, okay? We'll sit here with you, get your eyes back. You and what's your dog's name? Smoke. It's bad.
Has since been fired.
You and Smoke can get on down the road, okay?
Officer Q, thanks, Eve.
Officer Q. What do you want to do?
Of course.
I got no problem. I'll sit here with you till you get your eyes back and send you on down the road.
Black Army officer.
Okay. I don't want to charge you. I will. It's my job.
And here's why it's such bullshit. What difference does it make if he was a black Army officer or a white Army officer? What the fuck difference does that make? Race had absolutely nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this. But it's in every fucking headline. Black lieutenant. Black Army officer. Ain't this some shit? They fired this man. Ain't that some shit? Man. That's unfucking believable. And the only reason why they did it was to appease motherfuckers because they don't want no niggas protesting and tearing shit up. Now it done made it even worse. Now he's really motherfucking Officer Daniel Crocker got fucking fired because he did his fucking job. Hey, you know what? I think, let me see who put that in there. Was that, let me see, Miss June? Was that you that put that in there? Somebody put it. Yeah, Miss June Bennett. She said, could we start a GoFundMe for this officer with help from Tommy Sotomayor? I would definitely reach out to Tommy and shoot him an email and see if it's something he knows about or something he's going to cover and talk about. I think that would be cool. I'm such a small YouTuber. You know, I can't really kick no shit off of any type of substantial size, but goddamn, that's fucked up. They fired that man for doing his job. And look at the compassion that he showed this asshole. I would have locked his punk ass up. He should have locked his ass up for that shit, man. Now, no good deed goes unpunished, I guess. Look at this shit.
I want to. The chief's giving me discretion on how to handle it. He's like, these are the two choices. I said, that's what I was thinking. That's what I want to do. He's like, not a problem. We can either let it go,
look at that,
help him out, get his eyes back, and get him on down the road so the Army doesn't get involved, or we can charge you, and then it's a big hassle for you. It doesn't change my life one way or the way, because you see what I'm saying? It's not about me. This is about you, what you want to do. If you want to just chill, let this go, and no charges filed, we'll take the handcuffs off, we'll get you a bottle of water you can drink on, and sit here until you feel comfortable driving.
Look at that.
All right? Mm-hmm. Or the other option is we write the summons, just charge you, by then we have no choice. We have to notify.
When was the last time you seen a police officer give a motherfucker a choice like that? If that ain't professional courtesy at its highest, I don't know what is. You broke the law. You fucking obstructed justice. You resisted arrest. You did all this shit. And now I'm still going to give you the option to go home. How many times do you see that shit happening? Motherfuckers be the main one. He could let him go. You let the motherfucker go, and what happens now? You lose your job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Watch this dance. You about to lose your job because you was fucking with a bitch ass lieutenant. And this dude steady suing the department for $1 million. And this man lost his job. The fuck out of here, man. What kind of fucking world are we living in?
Command. Again, I don't have to be an ass. I don't have to be threatening. I say that because that's just the way it is. Okay? I just talked to my boss. Those are the two choices that he gave me. Personally, as a veteran who served, okay, I did 6 years before. My wife's a retired sailor. She retired as a EA out of the Navy.
See this shit?
I don't want to see you get jammed up by the Army.
6 years in.
Okay?
No respect for him, no is it? No concern for him.
We've both been sprayed, so we know what it's like. It sucks. If you need to spit, go ahead and spit. You're not going to offend us. Okay. All right. What do you want to do, Lieutenant? I'll let you tell me because,
I mean, nobody's going to ask for charges, so I'm not going to ask for that.
I understand that.
He still had to give you the option.
I have to make that option available to you, right?
Yep.
I mean, I have to. So here's what I want to do. Especially as calm as you've been since everything ended, I want to take the handcuffs off, let you sit here with smoke. We'll sit here and wait with you. Let your eyes come back. Okay, because it takes anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes depending on how much actually got in the eyeball itself before you can really see well how to drive, especially at night. Okay? We'll sit here with you.
Did all this for this motherfucker.
And then we'll get you on down the road. And the command won't know nothing about it.
Look at that shit.
All right?
Letting his ass go.
I do have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you.
You're not even understanding what he's
They're
doing.
going to hear from you. They will not hear from us.
Exactly.
I'll give you that much respect, okay? Because I understand. I told you, I was in for 6 years. It's always better for the command to hear it first from you than somebody else, especially with law enforcement. That's never a good thing. Go ahead and unhook him. I want to talk to you a little more.
There it is.
I get the climate.
Taking the cuffs off his ass.
I get it.
Went out of their way, above and beyond, to explain to him why they stopped him, explain to him the fuck shit he did and why he shouldn't have done it, and then said we're gonna let you go. And what do they get for it? He gets fired.
And it's I would say 80% of the time, not always, 80% of the time, it's a minority.
Come on, man. Where's the racist at? Where's the racism in that? They wouldn't have did that to no black cop. Is that the game we playing now? They wouldn't have did that to no black police. Let this man go. And you can't win for losing. I'm telling you, if police officers just start saying, you know what, fuck this, I'm half-assing it. I ain't going on these calls. I'm gonna be the last one there, and I'm gonna be the first motherfucker to leave. I couldn't be mad at them. Look at how we treating our fucking police. And here's the other thing, and this is the other part that I wanted to show you. Because every time when people talking about he ain't have to come up to the gun, he ain't have to come through with his gun out like that. He ain't have to do all that shit. Like that asshole who posted over here in United Guns of America earlier. He fucked up big time. He fucked up in numerous ways. They shouldn't have had them guns pointed at him like that. It's a simple traffic stop. Well, let me show you what a simple traffic stop will do for you. Let me show you how a simple traffic stop can go the other way. Let me show you how and why police officers approach vehicles with their guns. Because when you don't think it's going to happen, this is when it does. When you don't think, oh, it ain't gonna do nothing to me, I could just be a nice guy. This is when it does go left. And this ain't at the top of nobody's fucking news feed. This ain't on nobody's fucking social media.
Afternoon, sir. My name's Darren Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tints a little too dark. Yeah.
Did you hear that? He walked up to him, explained to him instantaneously who he was and exactly why he pulled him over. Now watch what this piece of shit does.
Do you mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more.
Just as nice as he could be, huh?
Yeah. I know you got temp tags. You got registration for the vehicle? Yes, sir. I'll need registration and your driver's license as well.
See that?
Okay. All right. Do you have insurance for the vehicle? Yeah. Where is it? Is it with the wallet? Do me a favor. Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return. Okay.
You see that?
Shut the vehicle off if you want. It's up to you.
Giving them options. You can shut the vehicle off if you want. Just come to me back to my vehicle so I can check your shit out because you got a legal tint on your fucking car. Just as nice as he can be. No gun drawn, right? Not a pistol drawn. Explain to him exactly what he wants to do and why he's doing it. Right?
Well,
not escalating the situation at all. Not a cuss word, no swearing, nothing.
That'll work. Grab the phone and come with me to my vehicle so I can get the return, and then I can make sure that everything's good.
All he wanted to do was say, hey, I just want to make sure that all your shit is good because I pulled you over because you had some illegal shit happening. I'm just going to make sure everything's good. Be on your way. Mm-hmm.
What was your name?
How about this?
Omar Cueva? Yes, sir. Mr.
Omar Cueva.
Okay.
How do you say Omar piece of shit in Spanish? Omar piece of caca.
Okay.
See that shit?
Yeah.
Ask the dude to come back to his car. How long ago?
While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you.
See? He let the motherfucker call to get a motherfucking picture for his insurance shit.
Huh? Yeah, so I can run my checks and I can talk to you.
You see that? This is what, the fourth time he's told him, I want you to get out so I can run my checks?
I got paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah.
You hear that?
No, I see it. Wait.
So what he said was he sees the door, and I know it's kind of maybe hard for you, some of you to hear with the wind blowing in the recording. But he says, hey, just you know, out of curiosity, do you have any firearms on you? You got a gun on you? He says, yes. He says, all right, well, you mind if I disarm you? Being as nice as he can. Ain't telling him what he gonna do. He's asking him, do you mind if I disarm you?
You mind if I take it off you for my
See
safety? That? All right, hold on.
Do you mind if I take it off you for my safety?
All right, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
Let's go to my vehicle.
Oh, shit!
You see that shit? You hear that? Huh? You hear that? You see that? You see that? And what does he do? You see that shit? Huh? Shot him like he was nothing. Look at him. See that shit? Nice as can be. Going out of his way. Giving him time and time again. Just to explain to him what he wants to do, why he's doing it, hey, yeah, I know you fucked up and you got this illegal tint on your car, but I'm going to just run a quick check, make sure you're all good, and then we're off to the races. Everything's good, and there's no problem whatsoever. Go ahead, take your time. Use your phone to get your girl to text you whatever you need, your identification for your insurance or your registration so I can verify it. No problem at all. And this is my message to my officers that's out there. Stop trying to be the fucking nice guy and do your fucking job with authority. Don't let these motherfucking civilians make you feel bad about how you approach these fucking cars and how you approach the job. Do what you were trained to do. You think everybody's a fucking bad guy until they show you otherwise. Fuck all that other shit. That de-escalation, don't be disrespectful. Fuck that. Every stop you make, you need to think this guy is waiting on you in the car. Every traffic stop you make, every guy you pull over, every guy you talk to, you need to be ready in case this is the kind of asshole you're stopping. Fuck what these keyboard motherfucking social justice warriors are talking about on the internet. Fuck with these people who ain't never put on a uniform, never put on a badge or a gun, and don't know shit about being the police is trying to tell you how to do your job. You better be ready for this. Because like somebody said, I think that was easy to say that in the chat earlier, you can't be scared in being the police. Keep your fucking head on the swivel, like my boy Mo say, and be ready for this type of piece of shit because you never know. And it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Oh, shit. Was that 8-9 rounds? And gonna drive off like he's nothing. Like he just shot a fucking possum. That's why I played this shit again. So you can see how quick the shit goes left. So you can see why a police officer comes up to a car with a gun. Or with guns drawn.
So control 51, status check on traffic.
You see that shit? Now where's the compassion for him?
There he goes. Fuck yeah! Watch out, watch out!
See that shit? Shot another fucking officer.
Get the fuck back!
You see that shit? Now you'll have some people watching this shit. They ain't have to do it like that. They could have de-escalated the situation.
You straight shot at that car.
And that's why you don't fuck around with these people. That's exactly why you don't do all of that fucking babysitting, telling a motherfucker 5 or 6 times what you gonna do. That's exactly why you don't sit there and try to be the nice fucking guy. Just do the job and be ready for the fuck shit to go left. Now we can put a black lieutenant who fucking made a simple fucking traffic stop into a long, drawn-out pepper spraying. That'll be on everybody's news feed. That'll be at the top of all of the stories across the goddamn country. But this guy who was doing his job, making a fucking traffic stop, enforcing the goddamn law, lost his life because of some piece of shit chose to do otherwise. Nobody cares about that, though. Nobody's asking about his wife. Nobody's asking about his kids. Just like the police officer who got fired. Nobody's going to give a shit about him. Nobody's going to say, hey, man, what are we doing about this guy? Nobody's going to say that, though. Where's the headlines reading New Mexico police officer shot in cold blood? Execution style. New Mexico police officer doing basic traffic stop shot dead on the side of the road. Where was that at? I just wanted to show that video to prove the point. When people be so quick to critique and tell a police officer what the fuck they should be doing and they ain't the police, that's why I have a problem with that. When your ass go to the goddamn emergency room, when your ass is going to the goddamn surgeon's, the surgery table, you ain't telling the goddamn doctor how to make an incision, are you? You ain't telling the doctor how he should come and approach your goddamn surgical bed, is you? You not telling the mechanic how he should treat your car when he walking into the goddamn auto shop, is you? Yeah, I said is you. You're not telling the dentist how the dentist should talk to you when they doing a goddamn root canal, are you? You're not telling the goddamn dentist the angle in which they should hold the drill when they're doing a goddamn root canal, do you? Do you tell the goddamn mechanic what level of torque they should be using on the nuts and bolts that they're loosening and tightening? You sure as hell don't. You shut the fuck up and you let them do their job. And if your car don't work after it's been fixed, you take it back and you ask them to fix it. Or you get a refund. When the doctor leaves a sponge in your fucking abdomen, you go back in and you get it removed, don't you? And then you go and get you a lawyer and you sue him. When that nurse prescribes and administers the wrong dosage of medicine, and you get fucked up and you flatline, and they bring your ass back, you let them stabilize you, and then you go talk to your lawyer, don't you? You don't hear people talking about they need to fire Dr. whatever the fuck his name is. They need to fire nurse whatever the fuck her name is. You don't hear them saying that, do you? Then stop firing my goddamn police officers. They people too, motherfuckers. Now I'm really fired up. Let me go ahead and wrap this up, man. We're a little bit over 2 hours. All I'm saying is this. Without order and without law, there's chaos. And you motherfuckers that's with this social justice warrior shit, with this way left liberal shit, you're pulling at the very thread of chaos. And you're unraveling law and order. And when it gets to the point to where there ain't no law and order left and it's just chaos, now it's going to be the strongest will survive. And all you motherfuckers is walking around supporting Black Lives Matter, all you motherfuckers walking around talking about pigs in a blanket, frying like bacon, y'all think this shit a joke? When the police stop answering these calls, then that means you are at the mercy of the wolves, motherfuckers, and you don't want to be there. I promise y'all that. See, I'm a sheepdog. I'll fuck a wolf up. I'm a sheepdog. I'm looking for the wolf. Yeah. I ain't in the motherfucking hood. But I'm ready for the motherfucking shit if and when it want to go left. All you motherfuckers talking about, yeah, the gangs is doing this and the gangs is doing that. Well, let the gangs come where I'm at. I'm gang ready. Y'all ain't. I'm ready for the gangs. I'm ready for that motherfucker that get pulled over and want to just start shooting at a motherfucker. I'm ready for somebody to come kick in my door, waving the fofo, talking about all I want to hear is Papa, don't hit me no more. I'm ready for that. And I ain't saying y'all gotta be, but all you motherfuckers that's telling the police what they should and shouldn't do, all you motherfuckers that's talking about buy a shotgun, y'all better be ready, because this right here, this is what it takes. And if you ain't got the balls and the training to wield one of these motherfucking swords, you damn sure don't need to be talking about the police, because they the only ones that'll do it on your behalf. It ain't a nigga like me around every corner you turn. That's the reality of this shit. So when you're so quick to talk about the people that wield them kind of swords, when you're so quick to talk about the sheepdogs that put it on the line to stand up for you motherfuckers, have some motherfucking respect for those people. Because they're doing a job that you won't do, that you can't do, that you don't have the testicular fortitude to do. So why not let that sheepdog be a sheepdog? Because at the end of the day, if you a sheep, when the wolf come, it ain't no help for you. The wolf ain't gonna have no mercy for you. What is the saying? The lion does not concern himself with the affairs of the gazelle, of the sheep. It don't. It eats until it's full. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I hope that my law enforcement brethren out there across the world that may see this really get the understanding of just saying, hey man, you need to do whatever it takes to come home. I'm just saying. To all of our military brothers out there, those of you that serve, y'all should be talking about this asshole like it ain't no tomorrow, because he's a disgrace to y'all and he embarrassed y'all, and he needs to be talked about so nobody else will do it, so nobody else will follow in his footsteps. You a soldier. You serve in the greatest military in the world. And you put your life on the line, and you put the reputation of the uniform that you wear so you can try to get a check for a lawsuit. You should have more integrity than that. You should have more honor than that. And the fact that you didn't is the reason why I'm going to talk about your ass. Because it needs to be. I want to say thank you to everybody that donated, that clicked the like button, that took the time out to watch the show. You guys, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you all so much. People that agreed with me, disagreed with me. Hey, as long as you talking facts, it is what it is. But if you ain't talking no facts, then what the fuck I say is what the fuck it is. Because that's the truth. And it's supported by facts. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that donated tonight. Shout out to my man Quasi. Hit your boy up with $20. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Let's see who else. And my man Bread and Circus Entertainment. Thank you so much, man. Hit your boy with $5. Appreciate you, bro. And my man JC hit your boy with $10. JC from the chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hit your boy with 10. Shout out to Covette. Thank you so much. Hit your boy with $20. That's what's up. And my man Derek J hit your boy with $25. He said, well, catch the replay, losing my damn mind in the shot. Hey, be careful in that shot town, brother. Please be careful out there. Yeah, buddy. Let's see who else. My man Reginald Lockley hit your boy with $5. That's what's up. My man Illa Dre hit your boy with $2. Thank you so much. Look at y'all throwing that change at a brother. My man, appreciate you. My man Gary, the truck driver, hit your boy with $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me make sure I got everybody. Oh, my man Deontay hit your boy up with what did that say? Hold on. God dang it. I don't know why this does that. There we go. My man Tay Sharks hit your boy with $10. Thank you, man. He's here for a great show. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for your donations. Thank you guys so much for clicking the like button and for watching the show. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Let's see. Anybody else over here? Shout out to Fair Play. Hit your boy up with $30. Is that fair? Let me make sure that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Make sure I got this right. Yeah, Playing Company. Hit your boy up with $30. That's what's up. Thank you so much. That you on fire tonight, and it's appreciated tenfold. That's what's up. And my man Deluxe 24/7 hit your boy with $4 with $5 as well. Thank you so much. And Playing Company hit your boy up with another $15. That's what's up. All right now. Taking care of brother tonight. That's what's up. Yeah, I see you, Fair Play. I appreciate you. And came back with another $35. What's going on? I must have did my thing tonight. Thank you so much, Fair Play. I appreciate it. And last but not least, Kenyatta Minifield hit your boy off with $10 as well. Man, y'all really looked out for brother tonight. Y'all made me feel good. You did something that made me feel good. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate everybody that donated, everybody that took the time out to watch the show. Thank you for clicking the like button. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on the United Guns of America channel. I appreciate you guys over there as well. Y'all have a good night. And if you got any comments, please leave them in the comment section. Please, as I always say, leave coherent fucking thoughts in the comment section so I can respond. Thank you so much, Lyric. I appreciate you too. Shout out to all my mods. I love y'all. Shout out to Soto Nation. And shout out to my brother, Tommy Sotomayor. I appreciate you, bro. Hope you're having a good night. He said, I want to for this one, for Brian. This one, Brian. But I've been unemployed. Hey, man. Hey, bro. I appreciate you just stopping by. Sko, you know you're my boy. I appreciate you, man. It's all good. It's all love. Thank you, guys. I was thinking about the DMX thing, man. Oh, but I don't know, man. I don't know if maybe I'll just do a little short intro, a little monologue or something about it on my next show. I could definitely do that about Doc Man X. Because like I said, I appreciated the brother's music and all that good stuff. So maybe I'll do that on the next show. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. Y'all have a good night. It's been great. I enjoyed myself. And let me give you guys a round of applause for everything that you guys do and always for supporting me. I thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace. And I'm out.
Yeah. I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So I want you to get your fingers.
That's right. Make sure your like button is blue.
And I want you to check me out. Get ready to do this. It's the relationship rehab. Like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live. So come on, let's take a ride. Then subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship. Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brian Redmond, and I just want y'all to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk about some things, you can talk about some things, and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then, I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me. and we can build some things, you know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed.